I am gonna go all out on these guys. Shit. Nice weather at the tower fire. It's always nice. Always pretty. Always pretty. Fuck, I hit the wrong button. Wrong button. Oh well. This sucks. It really does. I'm not a fan of this. Change really sucks. This is the worst change out of all of them. The worst. Teleport? What the fuck? Yeah, just me and you. He will surprise and delight you with these sword attacks. Maybe not delight, but he'll definitely surprise. Gotta eat a gem. Should've bought more gems before I came here. I knew what I was gonna be doing. Okay. Next dude, not that bad. Literally dies in 3 hits or something like that. Oh, what's up, Suicide Run? How you doing? I don't care. Call me a cheater, pumpkin eater. Ooh. Dude, we got him. Got him. Now there should be a big dude up here, right? Oh, can it be? Oh, that's bullshit. How do you get him to chill the fuck out? You literally have to run. I can't remember. Pretty sure you... Fuck. Pretty sure you have to run. Yeah, I know for a way for him to chill the fuck out too. It's called slicing his melon open. A sword strike. Alright, hit you through the ground. Nice trick. It's bullshit. Not a nice trick. It's bullshit. Don't. Don't. My friends are watching. Don't. Are you gonna fucking... Oh, you're gonna do it. I'm gonna lay down now. I don't think it's damage based, I think it's time based. Dude, Sean, you know what streaming is about, right? You know what it's about? Do you know if I'm just like, oh wow, that's a very fun game. Oh, what a bother. This game is quite difficult. I may just stop playing. Do you know how, like, I may be real chill, but at least I know, like, the power of theater. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Power of theater. You gotta spice it up a little bit. You can't just be like, I'm gonna quit the hard game. Stop it. It is very hard because it's not, wasn't originally made like this, and they made it challenging. I don't have to fight this guy. Could. Spicy theater. Theater. It's also very hot in here, so my blamed it all on the temperature. I'm blaming it on the weather outside. I'm blaming it on the temperature inside my apartment. I'm blaming it on this controller, even though it's brand new and it's very comfortable and not broken at all. I'm also blaming it on Sean and possibly Suicide Run. It all depends on my mood. And nothing but myself. Last Giant, Dragon Rider, Century, Ruin, Elfrid, Cogwar. You know, I will go somewhere else. Do you know why? Because it's a bullshit. Bullshit. And I'd rather play something bullshit. Thinking of taking money out of the bank. I have a bad feeling the banks are gonna crash. Dude, no. Listen. The banks aren't going to crash. You know what? If the banks were going to crash, they would have crashed a long time ago. Do you know why? Because money doesn't really even exist. Money doesn't exist. Pull out. If you stop an average American, go up to someone on the street, be like, hello, you have cash in your wallet. They'll be like, no, I just have cards. No. Very rarely will someone go like this. I got money. Very rarely. All this shit's digital. The money, it just floats back and forth between digital, one digital bank to the next digital bank to the next, to the back and forth. They can play that game as long as they want, as long as people don't do what you're talking about. As long as people do not take their fucking, all their money, thousands upon thousands of dollars out of the bank, everything will be fine. I'm not in economics. I don't know much, but I know that. I know that as long as people keep their money in the bank, the banks start crashing when people start taking all their money out. That's when it happens. Gradual withdrawals, cool. But if it's like 30-40% of the population take all their cash out, they'll fuck shit up. Flip a door. Google the big reset. What's the big reset? reset everybody's income or tax the rich? Is it like a conspiracy type thing, or is it like an actual thing? Documentary? Because I used to get into conspiracy theories, and there was a time when back in the day I used to watch some Alex Jones every once in a while. But then I'd be like stoned off my ass watching Alex Jones, and then I just thought it was fascinating that this guy was just like the whole like I don't know, just selling water filters. Yeah, yeah, social media is bad. Social media is bad. It fucks with your brain. It makes you. It's basically like a drug, essentially. Addictive. Trust me. I would love all the likes, but it's just not something I'm gonna go after, like hunt after, you know.
Thank you kindly.
All right. Okay, so let's read this. Let's read into this here. Fragrant branch of your. I think I know where to go. Take the fragrant branch of your and go down here and you speak with the dude. You speak with the girl. She's like turned to stone. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Chilling, lurking, hanging out. I'll be back in like a minute. And I might set my chair down because temperature in here makes standing honestly kind of uncomfortable. Like I'm just sweating bullets because I'm like pacing and shit. It's probably making people dizzy. Don't push too hard. Oh, yeah. I thought you were like, I thought you were talking about like don't push too hard. Like, hey, don't stand for more than an hour and a half. I've been standing for more than an hour and a half. I just streaming and these lights on my face. I need to get better lighting. But it's just really hot in here. So anyway, be right back in a minute or two. Video games. All right, I'm back. Oh man, I am tired. Tell you what, no caffeine is a whole different feeling, man. Not having caffeine for a long time is fucking killer. It is crazy, but it's okay. I actually want to reset my resistance. Like seriously, I want to ask you guys, like, when's the last time you went a full day without caffeine? Shit, am I stuck? Oof. It's probably been months. Probably like 6, 7, 8 months for me.
See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real live person
That's exactly what happened.
Just stone to you.
Why is 6 afraid of 7? Yeah, your headache medicine contains caffeine. Yep. Hello. Try peanuts. Great for energy. Doing keto. What's up, Big Nate? I don't snack. I don't snack between meals. Like I know that that's like a thing that people like doing, but I don't get hungry between meals. So I don't snack. That's 789. Sean, that's like something you tell like a 3-year-old. And like, haha, you're funny. The reason why is probably because you're eating carbohydrates and I don't know. All I know is I've never felt better my entire life. Here's the proof. Last night, I stayed up to 3 in the morning. Look at that gut. Now this guy, he's got fatty liver disease. Sure. When it looks like you got a watermelon in your, like you swallowed a watermelon like a Looney Tune character, you definitely need to go lose some weight. I did also cut my coffee intake. You done 5 cups? 5 cups. Still, something else. Oh shit, milady. If I had a fedora, I'd take it off. Yo, I thought about buying like a little tiny fedora, like a little teeny tiny one, just for showing off on stream. Or like a little tiny fedora, and like have a big fedora like on top. And then when people are like, this fat motherfucker, this just got a fedora. I'm like, whatever, man. I just take it off. Just like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm on like a tangent for some reason. What energy foods are you consuming then on your diet? What do you mean? Fat? I got fat. That's literally what it is. Like, isn't that what keto is? Keto is about ketones in your fat stores, fat you consume for energy. And today I've had more energy without drinking caffeine than I've had in the last 7 days. So, caffeine was making me tired. Because if you drink caffeine, you have a high resistance to it, right? Because you drink it every day for years and years and years. You need more caffeine to get that feeling of energy. But at the same time, even though you're not as affected as much, you still get the feeling of like crashing, regardless of your resistance. So the more you drink, the worse you feel at a certain point. Fucking sucks. Oh, I can tell you everything what I eat. I can tell you everything. I eat eggs in the morning. I just got some free range eggs farmed by Amish settlement somewhere around here. Amish farm. Just got 2 cartons of that. It was like $8 for like 24 eggs. But the thing is, I'd rather pay for my health now than pay for a hospital bill like 10 years down the road. Because it is like a multivitamin when you eat like real eggs that aren't like chickens aren't fed like trash. The it's like you're taking a multivitamin when you eat those eggs. So and I know that's kind of crazy to hear, but like seafood and shucks. You're not gonna take the vaccine for a long time. Honestly, I hope that they force people to take it. Like if you don't get it within 6 months, if they tell people, well, if you don't get it, then if you're on this, that, and this, you're not gonna have that support because you're practically. Dude, my parent, you know what my father did? My father lived in the Dominican Republic. He was forced to take vaccines as a kid. Forced. He still has the scar on his arm because, of course, it's a third world country. It's fine. My grandparents, same thing. I mean, that shit's it's a real deal, man. You can get 5 to 6 dozen eggs for like $4 to $10, depending on the season. Where? No, I don't eat avocado. I hate avocado. So in the morning, I pre-cook bacon. Like I cooked a bunch of uncured bacon, so there's no sugar, there's no like seasoning, like there's none of that shit that makes it bad for you. It's really salty though. Fuck it. Whatever. I'm just talking, so I'm just gonna play some music because yeah. And I'll get back to the game in a minute. I just think it's interesting. Talk about it. I hate avocado. Last time I tried keto, I got knocked out of it because of a flu. I had a stomach virus. And I tried eating avocados before I got the stomach virus, and I didn't like it. Then I couldn't do keto anymore because I got fired from my job. And I was living with my ex, so she wasn't gonna be like, "Yo, you can have keto." It was pretty gross. Avocado's pretty gross. And guac. I don't like guac. But every morning, I eat 3 to 4 eggs, depending on. I'm gonna probably do 2 eggs. Maybe 2 eggs, maybe just 3, but eggs, and then I take bacon before I put the eggs in. I take bacon, I break it up, 2 pieces of bacon, I break it up, put it in the pan. I put a little bit of bacon grease in there from the previous, from when I cooked it. It's in a little jar. I save my bacon grease. Put it in there, mix with the eggs. As the eggs are like, still like they're like solidifying because from the cooking process. I put pepper, put hot sauce, and I put some sharp shredded cheddar cheese, just a little bit. And of course, I mix it up, and then bam. And usually I don't get hungry till like 12:30, but my lunch is at 12, so I have to eat 12. That's usually like chicken and some I don't know. As far as energy, I mean, I get what you're saying. I mean, I don't save the bacon grease to cook with. It's not it's a very common practice, especially when you're doing keto, because the bacon grease is fat, and you basically use fat as a fuel source. So when you're not hungry and consuming fat, you're burning fat that's stored in your body. You don't eat carbohydrates, you're not producing glucose, and your body will figure out how to make glucose out of something to help your brain and all the other shits. Let it cool down and save it for later. I do. Where's the confusion? I'm confused more than anything. I put it in a jar. Once the bacon is in the Tupperware, I take the aluminum foil and I hold this in, I squeeze this like a taco, and I pour it into a freaking jar. And I mix it up. It's still hot. I mix it up with the old. And I try not to. I usually use it up. It's not that much grease, so I use it up before the next batch. Are you making any lifestyle changes? Well, yeah. And obviously I'm not drinking. I think it's pretty big lifestyle changes, not eating sugar, not eating carbs, not eating like all that junk. Trying to sleep more, even though I stayed up to 3 in the morning last night. Looking, I want to get I'm on the fence if I should get a gym membership or if I should figure out a way to get enough credit, buy a rowing machine. But I can't bring myself to do the gym membership, with everything going on. Even if I get the vaccine, it's still, I don't know. Fish grease? Fuck fish grease. They're just making as much as possible to get as many people as possible so we can at least get the US to 70% vaccinated. I mean, let's face it. I mean, a vaccine isn't like a new console release. You know, I mean, most of the okay. So when you get vaccinated, at any point in time, you have to stay at the doctor's office for like 30 minutes. Because if there's any adverse side effects, it's gonna hit you right then. First 30 minutes. That's when it's happening. So you're there. And if it happens, they got shit to keep you alive. They got shit to fix you. Yes. I was gonna be doing DDP yoga. I was gonna sign up for that. I have a yoga mat. I have been doing some light, you know, like sit-ups, crunches, stuff like that, but I was gonna do some DDP yoga. I just gotta shuffle some, excuse me, shuffle some funds around because I want to do the subscription. I don't want to buy the damn, I don't want to buy the damn DVDs because I don't have a damn a DVD player.
I'm fine. I think. No. I'm fine. Really, I am.
But anyway,
My name is Rosabeth. Thank you so much.
keto's only recommended for like 6 months. Nah, I mean you could do. Why is it only recommended for 6 months? Why do you say that?
Oh, I still haven't. Well, so perhaps.
Prism stone. Prism stone. Prism stone. Is that what I think it is?
I was attacked and turned to stone.
There isn't data to show long-term results on keto.
I owe you my life.
You don't think
If
there
you
hasn't
had
been
not
people that have
come-
been on keto for like 10 years?
Oh, I feel. I. But. Do you
Clothes
have
and tatters, do you have any
open-
clothes you can
I'll
spare?
Take anything at all. Just.
Put it on the ground. You have equipment. Long-term keto damages your health? Why? Why is that? Explain it to me. Can it be retrieved? Where's Pyromancy Flame? She got the rings. Fire Seeds on her. Pyromancy Mute.
Thank you so much.
Uh,
I'm very happy for this gift.
It was something I read regarding heart health,
After I
rhythm
came to
problematic.
this, I'm heading for
Gotcha.
Medina.
Kidney stones, excess protein and blood mineral, vitamin
I'm not
deficiency.
sure where I might
The
find
common
the
ones.
Lord, but perhaps Medulla is my best chance.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. There's so many like there's doctors that say the opposite. So I mean, it's all. Ugh.